everyone, it's Pam with Organizer EZ911 here with part 2 of the 11 most common types of clutter I find in my line of work. And last week I listed 11 through number 7. And if you missed that video, click on the link down below, or I'll try to put an iCard up there that'll take you to that video so you can catch up. So let's get started. Okay, number 6 is box clutter. I can't tell you how many of us hold on to the boxes for our iPhones, any electronics, TVs, any audio equipment, computers. We keep all those boxes in case we need to return them. And I understand there's a certain logic behind that. However, a lot of times we forget we have those boxes and we get rid of the electronic and we are sitting with all these boxes that are useless, and then we start rationalizing that, oh, I might use it for something else. I know you might need to keep it, like, let's say if you have a move coming up also and you want to make sure you transfer your electronics safely, I get that. But for the most part, unless you absolutely need it because you have a definite moving date, or you absolutely need it, the store has told you that we will not take this back unless you return it in the original box, let the rest of the boxes go. Number 5. Let's talk sale clutter. I find so many items in people's homes that they bought on an impulse because it was on sale or it was at a garage sale and they thought, oh, I could do, I can make something out of this, or I can use it for this, and a year later it is still sitting there. Or the buy one get one free. If you don't need to, don't keep two. If that's the only way you can do it is get the, buying one and getting one free, give the free one away immediately. Don't let the clutter build in your home. Number 4 is project clutter. There's a lot of us crafters out there, and we tend to gather up a lot of crafting supplies. You got your paint supplies. If you sew, you got all your fabric supplies. I often run into a lot of men holding on to tools in their garage or spare pieces of wood. Okay, we all have the best intentions of getting to all of these projects. You've got to stop yourself and say, what do I realistically have time to do? Average out, this project will take me this amount of time. When am I going to get that done? And give yourself a deadline to finish it. Don't keep all of that project clutter lying around. Get it when you need it. Number 3, technology clutter. Okay, raise your hand. How many of you have got countless USB cords or cable cords? Oh my gosh, you know what? I find boxes upon boxes of the cords that you plug your TV into the wall, the cable cord. We have countless iPhone cases that I find. I also find phone chargers lying around. They can have like 10 or 15 spares and you only have like 2 or 3 phones in the house. Get rid of the extra technology. If it doesn't fit the phone you have right now, don't keep it. I also find the old phones. People swap out and they keep upgrading into the bigger and better phones, and yet we have this whole drawer full of the old phones. So common today that we have so much technology and we're just keeping all the old stuff. Get rid of it. Keep only the cords you actively need now. Number 2 is information clutter. Okay, how many of us see a recipe online or see an article and we just click print right away? We gather up that information. We save magazines, not just the article in the magazine. We keep the entire magazine. Okay, newspapers, we keep business cards, we keep flyers with information on them. All right, there's a whole slew of information just piling up in our house and building up with just big clutter piles. Try to, if it's absolutely important and necessity, you keep it, scan it, put it in a little folder on your desktop, then let the item go. What's really nice about our computers is when you scan it, you can pop it into the different files. I have a recipe file. When I see something online, I no longer print it. I pop it in my recipe file on my desktop. And I find it's really helpful to do that because with saving it digitally, it has a date code. So I can look back and say, hey, if I haven't made this recipe in a year, I'm not gonna get around to making it. So get rid of that paper clutter, the information clutter that is weighing you down. But one thing to keep in mind with holding information digitally. Like with paper piles piling up, your digital files can pile up. So don't just dump anything and everything in there. Be selective. Pick only the best of the best and keep that information. Okay, that was the next 5 most common types of clutter that I come across in my line of work. Again, if you missed the first video with the first 5, I'll put the link below. Go check it out, and then be sure to check back next week where I'll have the absolute #1 type of clutter I run into in almost every household I've ever been in. And I will discuss not only what type of clutter it is, but I will tell you how to handle it so it doesn't get out of control in your own home. Alright, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up. Poke the like button below. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and poke that subscribe button as well and ring the bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. I'm Pam with Organizer AZ 911. I will see you next week.